sure you don't fall here. All right. Welcome back. It has been a minute. I looked at my last video that I uploaded and it was 6 months ago. A lot has happened since 6 months ago. The main thing is that about 4 months ago, I resigned from my position as a lead pastor in a rural church in North Dakota, and my wife and I, we moved down to Texas to take on a youth pastor position at a church down here. And so right now I am sitting, it is October 6th, it is about 75, 76 degrees, and we are 30 degrees warmer than where I was back in North Dakota. And so it's really weird being fall and it still being this warm, sunny. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt right now. It's kind of crazy. So that was like the biggest change that's been happening. And then about 4 months ago, I started at our place that we are at right now, at our church, and we've been going and ministering. And so that's been a pretty big change. That's why just kind of trying to get settled in, get moved in. We're in an apartment now versus being in a parsonage where we were last time, and in North Dakota. We are focused more on just the youth rather than the whole church like we were in North Dakota. We are closer to my family. That was a big pull for us coming down to Texas. My parents are in Texas, and so that's a big change as well. Get to see them more often. But the main reason that we were at our last position for about 8 years, and towards the end of that 8 years, we were just feeling the Lord getting ready to move us, and I had a desire there. I'm called to be a lead pastor, but I had a desire there to do some learning, do some growing. I know I became a lead pastor straight out of, well, not straight out, I took a year off, but out of Bible college there. And I learned a lot in the position, but I knew I had a lot to learn still. And so my desire was to get under a proven, quote unquote, lead pastor down here for a little while and do some learning myself. And we found this church that we're at now that's being led by this very charismatic, loving pastor. And the church that we're at now, just to kind of prove the track record there, the district sent the current lead pastor there to either turn it around or to shut it down. That's kind of where they were at there. And that was in 2007. He's been here since 2007, and he turned it around. The church is doing good. The church is healthy. It's a very loving church, and it's been a blessing just kind of coming in, and we've felt very welcome coming in by everybody in the congregation and on the staff. And it's definitely been a new experience for me because it's my first time working so closely in ministry with other people. We have a worship leader, we have another children's leader, we have the lead pastor there, and so for the first time in my ministry experience, I am not wearing all those caps. Instead, I'm focusing on one group, the youth, so the 7th through 12th for us here. And so it's different. And I already have been learning a lot, and I've been being challenged in my walk with God. And one of the biggest challenges that I've been having down here so far is taking a look at my legalism. Where that line is, okay, when do you show mercy and grace, and when is there a need to call out sin, kind of thing? You know what I mean? I know some of you watching right now that I know personally, you're like, oh, what's going on? You're kind of getting worried, but I think the best way to put it is that I'm being challenged to show more mercy and grace and love, with the primary purpose to be able to preach the gospel to somebody. And so I can't really explain it more than that because I'm still working through it myself. Something that the Lord's working on me with. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll give an update on where I'm at with that later on. But I'm working through that. The point of, okay, where do you call someone out on sin? And where do you show them love so that the gospel can be preached, type of thing. Maybe that's the best way for me to put it. But anyways, so yeah, there's been a big change for me. I guess I'm a Texan now. We got our driver's license and everything. We had to get 2 vehicles down here because our one in North Dakota, it broke down like a week or 2 before we were leaving. And so we came down here without a vehicle, and the plan was the church has a church van. We borrowed the church van for a couple weeks until we found a vehicle. But we're no longer rural. We're big city life. It depends where you're at. Where we're at now has about 126,000, 136,000, something like that. But for us, that's big because our last location, we had 1,000 people in our town, and the closest Walmart was an hour and a half away. And so this is it's almost a little bit like a culture shock for us, not only moving to Texas, a southern state, but also having a Walmart that's 5 minutes away, and having traffic lights and all this traffic. And that's something else the Lord's been testing me on, is my patience in this traffic and for those traffic lights. So yeah. Anyways, I hope to be able to upload again as I'm finally starting to get my schedule down here. I just haven't been able to these past 4 months since we've started. But just wanted to update you guys on what's going on, the life change here, and yeah, things are going well. Still, we're living in an apartment. That's where I'm at right now. This is my little small porch. You can see the apartment back here behind me. Living in apartments, different kind of living. We lived in another apartment right after college, or a trailer and then an apartment, but we didn't have any neighbors above us or beside us and stuff like that. And so this is definitely a new experience there with that. Yeah. So anyways, big life change. That's why I haven't uploaded a video in 6 months. I'm gonna try to change that again because it's my creative outlet here. I like to do. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Man, how did I used to end these? I think I said, thanks for watching. The Lord bless you, of course. Always. Anybody that watches these videos, I hope you've, at the very least, are contemplating your relationship with God, whether you have one or not. Maybe even, watch these videos and think about starting one. But anyways, I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Have a good day.